Hi everyone. So I'm in a different background again. You probably think I'm like the travelling YouTuber. I just keep appearing in different places. But I'm trying something different. I've got a light right in front of me and all that kind of thing. So I'm trying a different setting. So let me know what you think of it as always. I'm sure you will anyway. But yeah, so this video is going to be a review, and you probably noticed I don't tend to do tons and tons of review videos. I tend to save reviews for my blog and do kind of more informative videos on my channel. But every now and then I do like to review some things, and I like to review things only if I think that there's really a lot to say about them and they are quite a unique product. And this is the case with this product. This is the Blush Professional 88 colour eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. I've featured this in a favourite video before, but basically it's an 88 piece eyeshadow palette. Now, constantly on YouTube you hear people raving about the Urban Decay Naked palettes, MAC palettes. The one that I really fancy at the moment is the Stila palette that Gems Maquillage keeps mentioning. I really want to try that. But people keep mentioning all these fabulous kind of neutral palettes, and I know some of the cheaper palettes are things like the MUA, is it Heaven and Earth palette? Things like that. But this is a very, very affordable eyeshadow palette, and it's got some really, really lovely shades in it. And I'm just going to kind of talk you through what I think about this palette. So first of all, the packaging. The packaging of this is really nice, and I should have bought my MAC palette to actually show you the comparison of the quality, because it's that kind of like hard case plastic that's not really hard, but it's kind of quite sturdy. But it's that kind of almost rubberiness, not like NARS packaging, but it does get grubby quite quickly, like you can see fingerprints on it and things. So that's a bit of a downside, because it can get grubby if you want to keep it in your makeup bag. But it's obviously larger than your average palette. It's larger than a MAC palette, larger than the Urban Decay Naked palettes. But that's because you get 88 eyeshadows. Now, they are smaller size eyeshadows. These eyeshadows are kind of like, I'd say probably the size of a 5p coin. I'll move the mirror. So this is the palette. As you can see, you've got a really, really lovely mix of neutrals and kind of colourful shadows. And the way they're kind of distributed is in a way that is kind of meant to help you kind of get from the more colourful shades into the kind of more neutral shades. So down this end you've got your kind of nudes and browns and whites and pale pinks, and then if you go down to the far end you've got all these gorgeous bright blues and greens and that kind of thing. And the thing I really like about this palette as well is that it's got quite a nice mixture of matte colours, which I think is really, really difficult to come across. I feel like almost any eyeshadow palette you buy doesn't have enough matte colours in it. Even the Urban Decay Naked palettes, which I love, I feel like they could have a few more matte colours, because I think matte colours just work better in the crease. So this has got a few matte colours, like just kind of as an example, these two right here, down here, are matte. You've got a really, really nice selection of matte brown shades, like this one, this one down here. I would swatch them for you, but if I sit here and swatch 88 eyeshadow palettes, we'll be here a while, and I'm sure you don't want to be sat here for that long discussing eyeshadows. But I will just kind of mention some of my favourite colours here, some of the colours that I think are the most kind of different and the most beautiful, and also ones that I think are just very easy to wear. So anything like these kind of champagne-y taupe colours, like this one right here, and this kind of lovely gold shadow, and these kind of ones which are kind of similar to MAC's Tempting. Those are very easy to wear shadows, very kind of everyday appropriate, work on most eye colours, not the most adventurous, but again give you a very neutral eye, and I'm wearing that kind of eye today. So I've just got one of those shimmery shadows on my lid, and then a matte colour. I've got this matte colour actually, this matte brown colour right here, in my crease blended out, and it's just a very easy look. It's kind of like a daytime little smoky eye, but it's not really smoky, it's just more of a defining eye. And I really like the fact that you get so many of these. Like I said again, it's great value for money, and you can get some really cool shades, because if you are a neutrals person, which I think most people are when it comes to eyeshadows, you don't really want to go out and spend a fortune on like bright blue or bright green or bright purple MAC eyeshadows, because you won't wear them that much. Something like this is really amazing because you get beautiful shades like this one down here, this kind of turquoisey, mermaidy colour, which I will swatch here for you. Look how vibrant and gorgeous that is. That is just such a beautiful, beautiful colour. And during the summertime, you could just wear that kind of as a liner, just on your upper lash line, and it looks beautiful. And another one is this kind of shimmery, almost jewelled colour. It's kind of like a grey, shimmery black, but it's just got green and silver flecks of shimmer in it, and it's absolutely beautiful. Great for a smoky eye if you want a really dramatic kind of look. And another one that I really love is this kind of almost, I suppose you'd describe it like a khaki gold colour. It's this one right here, and that's what that looks like. Absolutely beautiful, and as you can see, they're really, really lovely pigmented. I'll just swatch a matte one as well so you can see that. So this is one of the matte shades. Really, really pretty. They're not kind of like completely matte. They've just got no shimmer in them. They've got a little bit of kind of a sheen to them. And if you're starting out in makeup, this is what I think you need to get. If you're a person who maybe, like, you know, you're in your early teens, or you're kind of just starting to branch out into makeup and you want to have a few eyeshadows, but you don't want to spend a fortune on MAC eyeshadows or anything like that, this is a really, really lovely palette. And I kind of think it's probably what the, I want to say Inglot, but it's not Inglot. What are those palettes called that a lot of people have? I can't think. I'll have to think, and I'll pop it in a little annotation here. But you know the ones I mean. A Coastal Scents palettes, that's it. They're like the Coastal Scents palettes, in my opinion. Really, really nice quality. And I have actually, can you hear how noisy that is? I think someone is just trying to tell me that I shouldn't film videos because it just ends up being disastrous every time, doesn't it? It's so windy today, like literally. I said to my boyfriend this morning, like, it feels like we're in the Wizard of Oz and the house is just going to lift off the ground soon and we're going to end up in Oz because it is so windy. Poor trees are like being bashed about all over the place. But yeah, I was completely going off topic there, wasn't I? So yeah, like I said, if you are starting out in makeup, this is a really, really great palette. And this is a really great palette as well if you've got kind of warmer undertones, which I have. And things like the Urban Decay Naked palette too, I really like, but I feel like they just don't really enhance my eye colour. I feel like these kind of shades just really flatten my eye shape and the colour of my eyes, and just kind of really work in harmony with the rest of my skin, which is really, really important to me. And it's got some just really fab shades in here, like this bright orange shade, for example. Really, really unusual. I've got a bit of the black one on there too, but really unusual, just really pretty. Great for, like, you know, if you were doing makeup for Halloween or something, because you've just got every shadow you could possibly need all in one. And, you know, like, it's very, very rare that you finish a shadow that you'll need them to be bigger than this. And with 88 eyeshadows, it's my hand looks like a crazy person now. That blue shade is just beyond gorgeous, isn't it? But with 88 eyeshadows, I think it's kind of hard to not find something that will work for you. I'm just kind of swatching these across my hand. So that's what they look like when they're all kind of rubbed in. But I absolutely adore that bright blue one. That's so beautiful. So yeah, I've kind of rambled completely off topic in this video, haven't I? I haven't filmed in ages and I'm kind of a bit, I don't know, not quite with it. But yeah. So I'm going to put all the relevant information and everything like that in the description box for you to go and have a look at. And if there's anything you want to ask me, I'm going to put prices and all that kind of thing in the description box again for you. But I really, really do think this is a great, great palette. And it's a great palette for you to buy as a gift for someone as well. If you've got a friend who's like just starting out in makeup, this is a really, really nice palette to buy them. I think it's just a really kind of nice, interesting little gift. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, all the information is going to be in the description box, so make sure you check the description box if there's anything you want to ask me, as well as always I put in the description box what I'm wearing and what's on my nails and that kind of thing. So don't forget to comment and rate, and if you haven't subscribed already, please go and subscribe and check out all my other videos. I hope you'll have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.